Hey guys, welcome. Sach here, Ascension spiritual coach and energy healer. So this will be an energy update for the week off the 17th of January. If you like what you see, please share, comment, and also remember to subscribe and hit the notifications button on the links below, because I'll be doing a weekly energy update. So this is the right place to be. Right, so what I've been feeling is, let's talk about what we've just come through in the last week with the Ascension, what's going on the Earth, massive upgrades, right? We know that we're part of the journey, we're part of the path, as I call it. And I felt in the last week, I've said to a few individuals, I've said, it's about trusting the process. It's about trusting where you're at. And you'll find that you've become more of the observer than actually being part of the Ascension. What does that mean? That means like the Ascension symptoms may have been getting for months or years, the pains, like the headaches, the back pains, fatigue, having or massive energy really driving through you. And now it's like you're actually becoming the observer. You're coming from the I am presence, which is the creative force within you, your soul. Okay? And you'll see the shift going along. It doesn't mean that what you're going through doesn't hurt, or it still doesn't like throw you off, but you may be feeling that actually I'm more aware of it. We've also been clearing a lot. We've been purging, coming from the 11-1 portal that we had, the 111, right? That had a massive effect as well. And it's about a lot of the ancestry healing. It's about the trauma from our childhood. It's about, lineage work, which to a lot of you that might be like, I don't understand that, because consciously you're not aware. But it's something that is deep within. And I give an analogy. It's like when you've wanted to achieve something in life and you keep going, you keep giving it a go, and you just never get it right, or you always get stuck and there's a dead end and you couldn't figure it out, and then you seek personal development, you seek coaches or people to help you, but it was like there's something that just didn't work for you, and you're like, what is it? Because logically you're like, well, I've done this X, Y, and Z like most people do, and they get a result, but for me it's like, what is this? I don't know what it is. And that's a type of thing that was deep rooted within you from even past lives and from your ancestry, right? So what we've been releasing is quite intense. You might have had reflections as well of your childhood and having memories of things when you were a kid, because we may see something good or bad, we just see something, but we make an observation and we put a label on it, and we store that in our system like trauma. So our whole lives we do the opposite thing, and that becomes our character, which is actually to protect ourselves. But what it actually does is it stops us from shining our true authentic self, right? So coming into this week ahead, what I'm really feeling is you've got the full moon, you've got Mercury Retrograde, right? And the full moon is about really helping us push through and purge out the remaining stuff. But the thing is, a lot of people now are saying, hey, they've been calling me this week and saying, I feel like I'm meant to be doing more in life and I'm meant to be helping someone, and it's all to do with your purpose. Yeah, and I knew this was coming, because this is what this new fifth dimension of consciousness, or this new earth as we call it, is about. It's about stepping into your purpose. You are made of creation. That means you have the ability to create. Whenever you're creating, you're in a higher vibration. It's also about raising your vibration, is something I've got massively, because we all want to help the earth together, but how do we do it? We each have to step into our authentic self. And that means not living in the fear-based reality anymore. That means living from faith. That means stepping into things we love. So for some people, they've been like, there's this thing I wanted to do. I know what it is, and I'm going to do it. And I'm like, excellent. And I said, do it with detachment from money. Because the biggest thing is, we've been brought up in a system and a world where the truth is you do need money, right? But the means about how we've gone about it have really been for things that for a lot of people that they're not passionate about, and they've got into that enslavement where it's like, I'm doing this for the sake of it, and I can't give it up because I have to maintain a lifestyle and provide. And I get that, but this is the time now to start that, what they call your side hustle. But it doesn't even have to be linked to money. It's something you want to do with passion, something that you feel inside was put within you, and you get excitement and you light up when you do it. Right? I heal and I talk, right? You know that, and that's exactly what lights me up, right? And when you find the thing, it just changes everything in your life, and it changes the different areas and different elements. The other part is, some of you are thinking, I know something's coming up, but I don't know what I'm meant to be doing, and that's okay. So what I say is, like, just take your time and just allow, like, wherever you're meant to be present. Just be in the moments, because you will get the guidance at the right time. I also want to encourage you to start living in the new way, which is where you don't worry about things, where you don't create anxiety and think about the future. You start remembering that you are from the source of creation and you are a creator yourself. And everything is always given to you in divine timing. But you have to make time to connect to that source. And all of us develop these skills. And this is the new earth. And I will keep putting the message out more and more, because that's why I'm here as well, and to help those on, like I say, your ascension or awakening journey, and to really, really aid in this way, guys. So what I'm saying is I'm feeling purpose. You'll be pulled to do something you really enjoy. You may even had these massive tower moments coming on now. With Mercury Retrograde, it's about things from the past, communication. And I think one of the biggest things really when I'm saying things from the past, I think it's going to give you the closure you need. And it's about standing in your boundary and your power. Because when you stand in your power, you're coming from your heart, which is you're loving yourself, self-love. Whenever you've got self-love or self-worth, that is when everything around you changes. And the first way you do that is by respecting you and saying, actually, no, I'm not going to tolerate this repeat pattern or this thing or this person anymore. So you'll find that this week you might have things coming up that need to be said goodbye to or resolved, right? But you make a decision. By doing that, it's like a bow and arrow. It's like you've been pulled back and you're going to be launched. It's like you're going to be launched and build this momentum, and that energy is going to help you go and do the things you're meant to do, the purpose, guys. So I'm massively getting the message of purpose, your authenticity, having your true self come through, right, and unraveling the layers. And it's about letting go of the old, letting go of the past. Yeah. I also see surrender to kind of way things were. Like, have peace that you are your true self, and the way you do things are different from the rest of the world, and more will follow, but that's irrelevant. Just have faith in whatever you're doing and being guided to this week or going through into the next week, right, is for your highest good. The other message I get is about raise your vibration. So raise your frequency higher and higher. Okay, and that means doing things that make us feel good. Again, align with your purpose, or if that's too I don't know what you're talking about right now, Sach, then make time to do things that bring you joy. Small moments of happiness. I mean, there was a post I saw this week and it was about abundance can be like self-love. Abundance can be sitting there with a cup of tea or coffee in the morning when no one else is around, and you're just being and you're just sitting, or going for a walk in nature. Yeah, and this is important because when you do this, you're looking after yourself, the self-care, the self-love. That is raising your vibration higher and higher. Yeah, I'm also getting here, I had clarity come through. It said you're going to have more clarity about that. I've already said that with the purpose about what you want to do. Movement forward, releasing from the old, right? And this other thing that I'm really, really strong about is upgrades. So I'm going to talk quite a lot about energy stuff now, what I feel. So you may get this, guys, and it's about we are upgrading massively. Even right now as I'm talking, I'm getting huge third eye activations, yeah, getting head pressures, things like that in the body. Psychic clairvoyance is becoming more and more, right? Many people will start getting higher intuition, yeah. Some say they get scared of the word being psychic, or they don't believe in that, but you have intuition, you have that gut feeling. So wherever you are, either side of the spectrum with your belief on what this is, ultimately that gift is getting stronger. And this gift is going to help you channel. So it's like you're channeling. So what I'm doing now, before the call as well, I pull some thoughts down, and then when I talk, I can't really read off notes. It doesn't work for me, right? I just go with what comes through me because I'm my authentic self, and I believe it's divine intuitive messaging. You have all got the gift of channeling. So one of the advices I'll give to you, I gave to a client yesterday, was make sure you make time for yourself. Best time is early in the morning, right, where you can really connect and start this practice of really connecting with your higher soul, just creating calmness, creating peace. But if you start there, that's great. And be observant. You'll be getting a lot of synchronicities, am I right? You'll be getting a lot of coincidences or aha moments as well, that are part of that. And it's about not ignoring these, not thinking, well, wait a minute, I couldn't have seen that sign, or I watched this TV program and I knew that was for me, or I had this feeling of high vibrational tingling or goosebumps. That is direct energy raising your vibration. Angel numbers. A lot of you are starting to see angel numbers, or you've seen them for a while. You know, the communication you get from the other realm is always there. Trust them. Always say thank you. Yeah, silence your mind and ask what the message is for you, because it's very personal. Even what I'm saying right now, whoever's watching this video is attracted and drawn to my energy. Okay, and I say whatever comes through me, and you take what you want. Right, a lot of people that I work with, I'm drawn to them, they're drawn to me, shall we say. It's a both two-way connection, because they feel the things I say. When I talk, they say, gosh, I've been feeling that as well. And it gives them peace, and it gives them a knowing, and some come and work with me, guys, right? So what I'm feeling for this week, you know, is totally that, right? The things I said, it's about your purpose, about clarity, it's letting go, it's about self-love, asserting boundaries, saying goodbye to the past, and it's about trusting that you have a higher connection to another realm, because that is a new earth, and that's what we're going towards. Guys, if you need me, I do one-to-one healing sessions for physical, emotional, and psychological ailments, and also to help you. I can heal you, help you on your ascension or awakening journey, right? If anything in this video I've said really resonates with you, and you feel, hey, I've had these pains, or I feel a little bit lost, you know, reach out to me. You know, the links are going to be below. You can find out how to contact me in the links below. And like I said, if you got value from this, please like, share, comment, right, subscribe. I want to share my light out with the world, and that's what you all are doing, or will start to do bit by bit. Okay, thank you very much. Stay blessed and highly favored, and have an amazing week.